Introduction: phishing is a cyber attack performed to steal users' sensitive information by making fraudulent use of electronic communication like emails, instant messages, or text messages. A phishing attack is executed by deceiving or duping the users to click a malicious link, masquerading as a trusted entity. The goal is to install the malware in the victim's system, which might freeze the system or reveal sensitive information like credit card details, login IDs, passwords, etc. 1. What is a phishing attack? Phishing techniques can heavily cost the victims, leading to devastating losses like stealing funds, unauthorized purchases, and identity theft. Phishing targets are not just individual users but are also the government or corporate networks. These are larger cyberattacks that breach the security perimeters of a government or corporate's closed network by distributing malware inside it for gaining privileged access to the sensitive data. 2. What are different types of phishing attacks? Here are some of the most common types of phishing attacks, through which crooks attempt to target victims. An email phishing attack. An email phishing attack is the most common. Here, the hacker sends thousands of malicious emails with generic requests using a fake email address that mimics a genuine organization. The hacker attempts to trick the email receivers by substituting characters like M in the domain part with RN and as RN put together mimics the letter M. Another technique used by hackers to mimic a domain name is by writing the organization's name in the local address. For instance, assisi@domainregistrar.com, so that in the recipient's inbox only the word Assisi appears and he can be deceived into believing that it is a genuine mail from Assisi. B. Spear phishing. Spear phishing is also a kind of email phishing attack. However, in this category, the hacker already has some information about the victim, like the name, job organization's name, or bank name. Using that information, he creates a more personalized email for the victim. So, it targets users specifically with the hope of duping them to click a malicious link. C. Whaling. Whaling attacks target senior executives. The goal is the same, but a subtler technique is used in whaling. Bogus tax return forms sent through email is one variety of whaling, as herein criminals get access to a host of useful information. D. Smishing and vishing. In smishing and vishing, the method of communication is telephone text messages and calls respectively instead of emails. Content of smishing and vishing are the same as with email phishing, just that it involves a telephonic conversation. Frauds. Posing as an investigator, credit card agent, insurance, or bank agents increasingly use vishing to target people with the hope of deceiving them to send money to their criminal accounts. E. Angler phishing. It uses social media to reach out to the targets using phishing attack websites, fake URLs, posts, and tweets, with the same goal of persuading them to download malware or divulge sensitive information. So let's see a simulation of attack. A hacker sent to target a fake and spoofed email. In this email we have a spoofed fake website, a phishing link that if the target click on and enter his info will be redirected to the attacker. A hacker sent to target a fake word extension speared on email. In this word extension we have a malware that stole passwords and info. Also it can contain a phishing link that if the target click on and enter his info will be redirected to the attacker.
The hacker called the target with a fake spoofed number and tried to hack his mind to get more information or say to give him the reset PIN code. In this attack the hacker will throw in victim place a digital hardware containing malware that stole his info or sniff his traffics or simply inject a USB or cable on his device to hack him.
Chase going on at the waist, keep a vest on my chest. I'm sitting in my room as I'm looking out the face. Something to write about. I still